Today's speaker, Jenna is not going to use the microphone because she says she's got I don't think I'm accusing you of anything here, a very loud voice. She's used to giving the talk. She's got lots of props with her, and it's about 9 lines, and it's the history of Tatton Park. So, can I hand it over to you? Thank you very much.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I am notorious for having a loud voice. And because this talk is very graphic, hopefully you'll all be able to hear me very well and understand. You all live on what used to be Lord Egerton's land. 14,500 children pass through our hands every year on Tatton's history programmes. So this is very, very roughly what I look like when I go out as a Saxon to meet the Saxons. And of course I can see the Saxons arriving from quite a distance. And as the coach gets close to me, I step out into the road and hopefully the bus stops. They have their bin lids carefully disguised as shields, cunningly disguised cycling helmets as the most marvellous warriors' helmets, the front room curtains as the most marvellous land at Tatton at this time. They are the masses of Dunham Massey, and it is thought that the old hall at Tatton was built as a satellite to the main place where the Masseys settled at Dunham. So, Saxon Tatton is gone, and now I'm a medieval peasant. People at Tatton in the time of Henry VIII are the Brayton family. Lady Jane and Sir Richard Brayton owned Tatton, and we go to a date of 1536 for these particular anyway, there we are, and we're going to repair the chambers. But in 1887, we invite children to come and look after his house, and they arrive beautifully dressed. But children usually get involved in a housemaid's tour when they come on the school trip in the summer. But we do a day linked with good food for children, and it is a Victorian Apprentice Day. Now, being a Victorian apprentice gardener was a very, very illustrious thing for a boy. The age of 8, you could become a gardener, and they were very prized jobs in the villages around our estate here. Then take tools out of the shed, and they go round the back, and I open up a little gardening manual, and we prepare a plot for a seasonal vegetable. Ringway Woods became an aerodrome, and Lord Egerton was thrilled with that as well. And it became strategically important, Ringway Woods, during the beginning of the Second World War, because Winston Churchill made an announcement that he needed a paratroop regiment, 5,000 strong by Christmas. They said they were route marched across country, having taken a bit of training at the hangars at Ringway Woods. They were then marched across to Tatton, where they took some jumps from barrage balloons, lashed to concrete plinths on Rosthern Drive, and then they took off from Manchester Airport in the Whitley bombers, and they were dropped over the parkland. 65,000 men and women trained at Tatton during the Second World War, and we have a lot of, things to documentation about